What's good with everybody, man? We back. And I know you see the title too. I'm finally rich at age 17. Let's get it. So I'm pretty much not even going to explain the point of this video. Like first off, I'm not going to explain the point of it first. I'm just going to get straight into it, okay? So open up your ears, stay open-minded. If you watch my last videos, I talk about staying open-minded. Open-mindedness is everything. Because if you really call yourself a god and you really want to be powerful, you can't view you up here and then view somebody down here. It don't work like that. We both here. There's no right, there's no wrong. Okay, so let's get into it. I've found the key to becoming rich, okay? Since I found the key to becoming rich, that means that I am rich. That's what you guys need to understand. It's all about here. Once you trick the mind works for you, not against you. But a lot of you, when the mind starts to work against you, you think that you lost all you think that you got no control over it, when that's not the case at all, okay? So me telling you that I found the keys to becoming rich, I've tricked my mind. I am rich now. You get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Since I found the keys, since I know how to get rich, since I found all the keys to it, I found every key, every step, every level to becoming rich. I'm rich. There's no, it's in the future. No, I am rich. I'm rich right now, okay? So that's the first thing. I also wanted to add this too. There's also no doubt inside of me that says I'm not rich. There's no doubt. I have no doubt inside of me, okay? There's no doubt inside of me because I found all the keys. I even said it in one of my last videos. I don't know if it was the one before this or the one before this. But I said, I think the video is titled How to Become More Independent at Any Age, right? I talk about making enough money to support you right now, and that's all you need. That's the foundation, that's the ground, and then you shoot up, okay? Pretty much, I bring that up to say this. There's no doubt in me because I have the keys, okay? I'm not going to release all the keys in this video because I'm going to get into different stuff. But for now, I have no doubt in me. That's one. I found all the keys. Therefore, I'm rich, okay? It's no future. It's no, I know how to get rich, so let me get rich. No, it's, I know how to get rich. I am rich. There's not one reason in me. There's not one reason in me or in my life that explains to me why I'm not rich. Like, there's not one thing within me that when I wake up, I tell myself and convince myself that I don't have $1 billion, that I don't own properties, that I'm not rich up here and here. There's not one thing in me. So I'm rich. This may sound repetitive, but stick it in here. Get it in. Trick your mind. I also have a video called 80% mind, 20% grind. Right? Trick your mind. Let's get it. Come on. Alright, so this next point. Being poor is something that's taught to you. Okay? Being poor is something that you have convinced yourself of. Okay? Being poor is a result of becoming attached to an idea or becoming attached to something, a perspective, a view. That's all it is. How to fix that in less than a day. How to not be poor anymore in less than a day. And I'm not even talking about no physical paper. No. Because remember, we all talking, we talking about this. Because this is this. This is this. Okay, this is this. So we start here, we get this. Alright, so since being poor is something that is taught to you, being poor is nothing more than a result of being attached to something, to an idea, to a perspective. You're attached to it. Therefore, you're not free. You have not freed your mind. You have not freed this space to be able to create that rich flow, that rich feeling. You rich now. Because you haven't freed it. You have not freed the mind. There's no room. It's all taken up with all the ideas that you have attached yourself to, that you identify with. You identify with being broke. That's why you're broke. You have a broke mind because you identify with being broke. Because you identify, you're attached to it. Okay? So since you can be taught to be poor, you can easily make it so that you rich. You can easily flip the role. You can easily flip it. All right, so this next thing is, why do you go to school, right? Why do you go to school? Why do you go to college? You go to school and college so that you can what? Do good, get a job. Why do you want to get a job? So you can make money, okay? So you pretty much, at the end of the day, you going to school right now to make money, okay? Now there could be other reasons. I'm not here to just be that type of person who just tell you everything and you have to believe it all. But you go to school, do good in it, get a job. Why do you get a job? So you can make money, okay? If you go up to a teacher, right? Say you go up to a teacher, a professor, they're an employee, okay? They will most likely tell you. Now it depends on the teacher, but a majority of people who are older than you will most likely tell you, you go to school so that you can get a job, right? And that job most likely is not entrepreneurship. That job most likely is not something you create from you. You're a part. You are owned by a company, a business. What do I mean when I say you're owned by a company or a business? You're pretty much an employee. What happens to employees? Employees are owned by a company and are owned by a business, meaning that company and business takes care of them like they're their parents. Because where does that paycheck come from? The government and that company. The company gives you your hourly shifts, your work schedule. You need to work 9 to 5. You need to work 12 to 8, right? Okay, that you get that from your company, from the business. They give you your work weekly schedule, your hourly shifts. That's what they give you. And then you get paid with a check. In the end, the company and the government takes care of you. Therefore, you have no skill in taking care of yourself because you're being taken care of. All you do is wake up and say, okay, I'm looking at my work schedule. I need to go in from 9 to 5, from 8 to 6. And then you go in from 8 to 6. You're being taken care of. They're like your parents. They're feeding you. Pretty much you go to school. You're not really making money as an employee. You're receiving money. Because like I said, you're receiving a work schedule and they're taking care of you. When your parents take care of you, they give you things. They give it to you. Give is the key word. When someone gives you something, you then receive it. So you're receiving a paycheck from that company, from the government. You're receiving it. I'm gonna get a little deeper, okay? When you're an entrepreneur, when you become rich at age 17, up here, or at any age you is right now, you no longer receive the paychecks, but you create the money. You make money. That's the difference. An entrepreneur makes and creates his money because he's not being taken care of. He has to find ways to make money and create the money from scratch. An employee doesn't. Their money is already made for them. They just have to go into work, drive to their shift, because they're being taken care of. They're receiving money. An entrepreneur is creating and making money. Alright, so to end this off, this video was a quick and short, right? Make enough money to support you. That's the foundation. Once you create that foundation, you can expand on it because you have enough money to pay your rent, support you. Within a year, if you make this rich, within a month, if you make this rich, you can expand it. You go into the space, you go into the moon. You will start expanding and creating money, finding ways to make money from scratch for yourself rather than receiving it. Stay positive, stay powerful. I'm out, let's get it.